What the fuck? Long piece of
Midori,
hair.
good morning. Are you headed off to your work study too?
Why does he look like that?
Yeah, I finally got called in again. Feels like it's been forever.
He looks like a
I wonder
doll.
why they said not to wear our costumes, though.
Oh, good morning, guys. You going in today?
Yeah.
Oh, so are we. That's kind of weird.
Hey, us too. Want to walk to the station together?
Please.
Oh, who's those guys?
We appreciate it.
What's with all the heroes?
Wait, we're going the same way? I thought you were working in Kansai.
Usually, yeah, but I guess we're meeting someplace different today.
Oh, they agencies working together.
Everyone's on the same train.
Talk about the last
at the
episode.
same station. This is kind of weird. We're going in the same direction, even turning at the same corner. Heyo. The big three are all here?
Ha!
What in the world?
Oh yeah, this is about to be
What's
good.
going on?
Working together.
Gran Torino? And Mr. Aizawa?
Aizawa's there.
Goon Hero Ryukyu, the BMI Hero Fat Gum, Rockluck,
Oh, who's that guy?
Scary Man, and Mr. Brave? All these incredible people in the same room.
Iron Man!
From big shot pros to more minor local heroes. This is amazing.
This is awesome.
Whatever's happening, it must be big.
Are we about to go after that dude? That's what I'm wondering. We about to go straight for him or something, or they got a plan. Can't wait to see this.
Hey, what's the scoop? What's going on? Talk to me, Ryukyu. I mean, I know you said you were meeting, but what's it about?
Patience, Neji.
God dang.
You too, Mr. Aizawa?
I'm confused. Why are you here?
I was called in last minute for this thing. I think I've got a rough idea of what it's about.
You should too.
Their ability
Remember what I told you, girls?
is similar to yours at a gun.
You've already proved yourselves to be valuable assets. We may even have a role for you in a new case that's come up.
Ah, it's the new case.
It's about the new case.
We're all here, Night-Eye. Let's get started.
Thanks to the information provided by all of
What's
you,
that? Is that
our
a bug?
investigation has progressed substantially. We've invited you all here for a joint conference to share the intel we've acquired regarding the Yakuza group Shie Hasaikai and what we believe they might be planning.
Hold on, I feel like I'm missing something really important here. What now?
Some bad guys are planning to do some bad things, and they've called a meeting so we can talk it all out.
Ah,
Trust me, you two are very much involved.
is it Court came back yet? Hopefully his Court came back. Not talking about it, so.
All right, let's begin at the beginning.
God. Woo.
For the past couple of weeks now, those
I
of
like
us at
her.
Night-Eye Agency have been conducting an investigation into Shie Hasaikai, a small but organized group of criminals.
What prompted this?
An accident involving a gang of thieves called the
A
Reservoir
lot of people
Dogs.
there, man.
Yeah, I heard about that.
The police thought the whole thing was an accident, but there were a number of details that didn't add up, so we began tailing them.
In my capacity as
It is a
agent's
bug.
sidekick,
Centipede.
I began following leads to see what I could
Its
uncover.
voice.
I found that in the past year, the members of Shie Hasaikai have increased contact with those outside of their organization.
You know what his voice reminds me of? It reminds me of L. When L was like, you know, covering up his voice when he was trying to find Kira over the TV and stuff. He sounded like L when he was in Death Note, those anime Death Note. He sounds like L when he has those voice thing covering up his voice.
Including other groups whose business dealings are less than reputable. Their aim seemed to be expanding their organization and enriching its coffers. Shortly after our investigation began, they made contact with a member of the League of Villains, Jin Bubaigawara, villain named
Twice.
They were wary of
I remember that name.
so
My
I was
favorite.
unable to follow them. But with the help of the police, I confirmed that an altercation had occurred between the two groups.
That'd be about when they decided to reach out to Sukauchi and me. Figured we'd be able to assist given the League's involvement.
Where is
Okay.
Sukauchi?
Follow-ups with some other eyewitnesses. You know, cop stuff. Sorry, kid. I didn't see something like this coming. I've got a bad feeling that things are about to get ugly.
Yeah, if those two groups team up, it's gonna be
Hold
a
up.
problem.
Him? Oh, Gran Torino? I did my internship with him. He looked out
That's
for
the
me and
old
taught me
man who
some
was with
great
All Might and
strategies for easy
Camino.
work.
Midoriya knows some big guns.
Yeah.
Go on, Bubble Girl.
So, after all that went down, we posted a notice on the HN requesting
I
assistance.
think we can skip that part.
Sorry. What's the HN? Stands for Hero Network. It's an online service that can only be accessed by pros. You can see what all the heroes in the country are up to. And you can ask for help from people whose quirks might come in handy.
Does anybody want
Just like police force, you know, computer and stuff, like when they database and all the stuff, when they be looking up people, maybe heroes got their own type of thing too.
These two have important information to pass along.
We do?
I want to go home.
Anyway, I see a lot of new faces, so let me introduce myself. Nice to meet you. I'm Fat Gum.
Cute and squishy.
Who wants candy?
Hasaikai's
Tossing out candy to people.
Trace, but we suspect one of their main sources of income is illegal drug sales. So I requested help from heroes who have some expertise in that area.
Oh yeah, he said something about catching.
We need to figure out.
One that destroys quirks.
Destroys quirks.
That's a little over exaggerating. Is it gone?
The stuff wore off while I slept. Here, look. I've got this cow hoof and everything.
I guess we know what you had for breakfast.
However, Kirishima bravely defended Tamaki from a bullet, which then bounced off his own body and should now provide us with a viable sample.
Whoa,
Wait, what?
Really? That's crazy. I have no idea what.
I know that he bounced off. What do you mean by a viable sample?
Kirishima? That's so cool.
Which means
By the intermediary organization that Fat Gum just mentioned.
One of the two giants had been given an inferior drug that didn't last long.
There have been a rash of gang-related crimes recently, and most could be connected to the Hasaikai if you tried hard enough.
Which is what it seems like you're doing, trying to make them guilty.
Their young head, Chisaki Quirk Overhaul. With this power, he can disassemble things and then reassemble them.
Wait, what?
A quirk that allows him to complete phase, and he's giving them out as samples to rally more people to his cause. We have no hard evidence, but we do know he's gathering allies and funds from across the nation. If the completed drug allows him to annihilate someone's quirk entirely, imagine the devastation he could cause.
Just talking.
That's precisely what we've come here to discuss.
Exactly. Man, I like that dude. He's one of my favorite characters in this show. I love his ability, man.
That little girl's at the center of Hasakai's entire underground drug operation.
That's gonna be super hard to
She
get.
managed to get away from Overhaul for a few minutes, but she got herself seen by a couple of heroes. You think he's still gonna keep her at home after that? Hell, I know I sure wouldn't. And if we go busting into their headquarters and she's not there, they're gonna know that we're onto them. We gotta be sure of where he's hiding her.
He has a point.
Yeah.
Do you have a plan for that, Night-Eye?
What the heck are they gonna do about that?
Since we don't currently know how far they've taken their plan,
Plus their underground.
of our initial
Plus their underground thing is like a maze anyway. They'll probably know to get her out of there before they even reach the area. We was talking about that's how they keep them. That's how they stayed alive so long or not got caught yet.
strike is crucial. To that end, we've made a thorough list of groups with connections to Hasaikai, as well as properties owned by the organization. This is our starting point. I would like you all to investigate each coordinate on this map. It is the most logical way to narrow down our targets.
So that's why you asked minor heroes like us to join you.
What do you mean?
Go on, look.
Minors.
Heroes in this room all operate in one of those locales.
Small, weak
know
heroes.
The areas better than most.
Didn't expect someone who worked with All Might for so long to be such a careful planner. Let's just go bring them down while we're taking our sweet time. That abused girl's out there crying somewhere.
Can't rush into everything.
That's why we must be meticulous about our strategies and predictions from the outset, so we have the highest chance of saving her.
He's right. We shouldn't rush. If we show our hand and then don't end up rescuing her, then we'd just be throwing gas on the fire.
You just
like
be
Stain's capture was a beacon that led
ruining
criminals
it.
to seek out and join the League. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they handed out quirk-destroying weapons to those hoodlums in order to increase their recruitment.
Freaking shotgun weapons with multiple bullets in them.
Excuse me? I've got a question. I don't know the specifics of your quirk, Night-Eye. Feel free to correct. But from what I've heard of it, your quirk foresight allows you to see into the future. So why not use it on us? That's logical, right?
I'm sorry, but I cannot.
Why?
My foresight has some limitations. I need a full 24 hours between activations. That means I get one person, and then I'm spent for the rest of the day.
Dang.
Additionally, The future is played in my mind like a flashback. Think of it like viewing a film strip.
Okay.
For 1 hour, I have the power to watch a person's life as a movie.
For an hour.
The issue is, everything I see is from a tight perspective on the person in question. This severely limits my capacity to interpret context.
That should still provide more than enough information to be useful, don't you think? And it doesn't explain why you can't do it.
Once a day.
If I saw imminent death in your near future? Worse. What if it were a cruel, merciless demise?
This is...
You're gonna have to tell him.
Because of what happened with All Might.
Please stop!
If you continue like this, I swear, you'll face off against a villain.
That probably scares him now to look into people's future and see their death. And either he has to tell them or try to save them and stuff like that. So he's probably afraid of doing it now.
Unspeakably gruesome death.
My quirk should be employed only after we've confirmed the highest likelihood of success. Then it can help ensure our victory. It shouldn't be relied upon when there are still too many uncertainties.
Whoa, 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 hold up. Death is still information. If we know what's coming, we can figure out how to survive.
You don't understand. It's possible what I see is unavoidable.
Bro, that's the only excuse you have for real? Oh, hell no. Just use it on me
Dude,
now.
shut up.
I'll show you I can beat death.
I can't.
Yeah, all right.
God, that dude's annoying. Pissing me off.
We should get started. There's a child in trouble. That's what's important here.
We must confirm the girl's location and take her into our protection as quickly as possible using the most accurate data. I'm counting on your help, all of you.
Don't worry, we're gonna find her. We're gonna capture her. Get her away from this tyrant. Using her body for experiments and drugs.
Of course, at least she'd be safe.
Oh man, so that's what happened that day? So frustrating.
We know you tried, Deku.
I've never seen Mirio look so down before.
We're wondering if this Chisaki bastard is turning his daughter's body into bullets and selling them on the black.
What do you mean by turning her body? Like, are they actually taking pieces of her body or just her blood? They're taking pieces of her body. That's freaking effed up.
Mr. Aizawa, hello, sir.
Effed up, man.
Outside of school. You know, it's just my luck. Before you got involved in this, I was going to recommend that your work studies be suspended.
What? Why would you do that?
You were listening when he said the League of Villains is involved, right? That changes things.
They're after Midoriya.
We'll get Eri away from him next time, and we'll protect her.
Here's the deal. Midoriya, you
What
still
happened?
haven't proven I can trust you again. In order to regain our confidence, you'll need to obey every rule. I mean to the letter, be model students. Unfortunately, I'm positive that if I try to stop you now, you'll do something reckless and attempt to take things into your own hands.
Exactly.
So I'll watch you. If you're going to see this through, you gotta do it the right way. Use your head. You hear me? Problem child?
And he would just stop his quirk if he starts to go do something stupid.
Please, will you try to smile?
Hey, I know what'll help you. Just remember, regretting something and getting frowny doesn't change things. You know it?
Yeah.
I'll only say this once, in case it gives you a little peace of mind. Just because you didn't hold on to her this time, doesn't mean you didn't give Eri hope.
Yep.
So keep looking forward.
Right!
She probably still believes someone will come for her and save her and get her out of this dang horrible situation this little girl's in. I don't think that's even his daughter. I think I don't know what, but I don't think it's his daughter either. I think it's just someone captured or found out ability or something. I don't know, but it's not his daughter, I don't think. He's too young. He doesn't look like that old to have a daughter that old. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
I said I'm Eraser here.
I'm your man for the rest of my life, Eraser.
Not interested.
Sorry.
Take it down a notch, Kirishima.
Mirio?
Yeah, I know. Hey, Midoriya, next time we'll definitely save her.
Right! No matter what!
No matter what!
Now I understand. Of course. You sent Midoriya to me in the hopes that he would help mend my relationship with All Might.
I thought it would give you an excuse to talk, at least. When you get old, it's your job to help stubborn youngsters. So the kid, what are your honest thoughts about him?
I think he and All Might are very similar. Especially when it comes to the madness living deep within. The one I could never understand. I see that in them both.
Hey! Oh yeah. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for My Hero Academia. These were 2 good episodes. We got some information out that they're making freaking bullets, and it's from the girl. They got her blood and all that crap, and they're trying to perfect it. They haven't perfected it yet. Now we're going to searching for them so we can try to get this girl away from these guys. It seems like the 2 guys are going to be teaming up together, partnerships, basically, because he ain't about to work under him, and the other one's not about to work under him. So can't wait to see those guys team up and see what they do this season, and see some of these fights we're gonna have. Freaking seeing dude get all freaking tanky and stuff and making his body rock hard from the previous episode was freaking awesome to see. He's gonna be really powerful in the future and all that stuff. I think he's gonna be pretty strong, at least top 10 heroes in